the Heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel. And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker set to boot.
I watched my whole game.
And off we go.
I had the game, bro.
And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's Connor on the read option. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray.
Oh, no. Come on, man. That shit too easy. No, he on my ass early.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, it's my first. This is my first game of the day.
To kick. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah, that was too easy. That's all right, though. What'd you say? Yeah, I'm screaming.
Jackson and the Ravens
no, it's definitely up. You might gotta go down to where it say live at.
Play action. Now Jackson. This is caught.
I can do the same motherfucking thing, nigga. I can do the same thing, nigga. This ain't picky, nigga. This station gaming, nigga. One play shorty. Stop playing with me.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
What up? Huh?
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
Just tell him keep it down.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
What up? With you? I think you already in a party. You can come and join. Oh, no, you ain't in this party. That's why we got to go back to the community, man.
Redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to
that's
look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
Add Chef in the party if you can, Keezy, please.
Derek Wolf there on the tackle. Now Murray on
y'all should be fine.
That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Right.
Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, watch him.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line.
Oh, Bama, right. He said he watching Bama. Okay, cool.
But can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And
yeah, he say he watching Bam anyway. So
he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Going deep for Hopkins. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Oh, let's go.
Picks it, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory, but I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want, and they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They go play action with Jackson.
Yes, sir.
To his left. And he takes his beyond
That what? The picture on your yeah, fresh to the ball, fuck. I see you, babe.
Down a 16-yard gain. Jackson gonna run again, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Oh, he is.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh.
Flushed out right.
Oh my goodness.
He's taken down. Chandler Jones came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left.
Oh no!
Intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Robert Alford.
Pick 6.
It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly
I
that.
don't know what the
Except
fuck
Coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
He run the ball not one time.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh.
Yeah. Now returning from the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson.
Yeah, I remember it.
That'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I don't think that was Chef, because Chef usually don't do donos like that. Yeah.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of
Oh,
bounds
my
just shy of
God.
the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Great.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
Yeah.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, no. Did you see that dot I threw?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
An option handoff given to Counter. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Murray.
Oh, come on. They wouldn't let me put my hands up. They wouldn't let me put my hands up.
Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Ooh. Go get him.
Flush to his right.
I said go get him. Go get him.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking
Go get that motherfucker.
inside the 40.
What the fuck is he dancing on me?
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Murray and company going for it on 4th.
Let's go!
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, he blitzing.
Until we hit halftime. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. midfield now. Here's
oh, fuck.
But this is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage. Knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times and made a nice play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, it's complete to
I know
Hopkins.
exactly where he want to go.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Play fake. Murray.
Come here.
Gain of nowhere to turn here, and he's going
Come here.
down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Patrick Queen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, he'll swing that out to Edmonds. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
Fuck out of here, man. They just let them dot me up like that.
Stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Check. They're going for it. It's Murray.
Come on.
That's Green.
That's phony.
First down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution.
That's phony, bro.
Touchdown Cardinals. Darrell Daniels in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14.
I don't think you get it back at half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
He played with me, I score on his ass one play. I don't know why dudes don't say what's up to you or nothing. Just think it's okay to just send you invites. And you just mostly accept the invite.
Set at the line for this next drive.
And
we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. He's going
strike his ass down.
Why, yo, he should have been able to get that shit over his head, man. This shit is bullshit. That shit should have been over his head, bro.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
That's my first game of the day, though. You know what I mean?
Right, Coach,
I should have got a warm up before I started playing anybody.
What's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
I got it back.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Hell yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more.
Oh, come on. He overthrew him.
If they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I see you blitzing. I ain't gonna let him get me like that.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there.
It's a touchdown.
Down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years?
Catch that ball, Brown. I keep blitzing. I got something for that blitz. Keep blitzing, motherfucker.
In the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Trust me, I do. Cut that off!
Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Hey, somebody cut the off!
Here's a handoff to Connor.
You need the air on for it's not even cold outside, not even hot outside.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other.
Chilly.
And maybe starting to question their confidence a bit.
Hell yeah. And they want to have the fucking air on.
Saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play? That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it.
Hey, somebody cut that off!
Let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Murray now running right on the option.
Thank you.
Wind up losing 11 on the play.
Like, why the fuck they got their hair on so hard? Like, god damn. It's like they trying to freeze me out.
On the handoff, Connor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And this time they were looking for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I know what he's thinking right now. He just won.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, he just want to run the
Throwing
time.
now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, fuck.
His running back, James
hit
Conner.
you with a play.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10 is Conner. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray buying time to his left. And this throw incomplete.
I should have been
The
a
defender all
fucking
over
pig.
him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd
They
down.
just really don't
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Connor. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. From the gun, Murray. Open man Green, he's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A.J. Green there to make the grab. And the Cardinals will
How the fuck is he over there by himself?
We talk so
Try to
often
leave
about
him
how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the
Miss
ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick.
They live for this.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
From from the gun on third down. Murray dancing to his left. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. On fourth down, Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing, Jackson. Blitz coming and down he goes. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw it. Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. Well, there is a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Whether it's just more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Hey, you want to keep not paying me, motherfucker? All right. You won't get paid tomorrow then now. Motherfucker, let him see how that shit feel. He get paid tomorrow. You get paid
so
tomorrow.
That'll do it for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
Card now.
I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
And I'm ready to play
It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
See how that shit feel.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do
exactly how that shit
the
feel.
Ravens.
Fuck, he win that little, like, he could win. He could win 2 games in a row. You win 1 game, he don't send it. What kind of shit is that?
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Make his ass weak.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Like, that shit glitching.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Look how the game glitching out, bro.
One there on 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And Burrow going to be taken down. They got him. Derek Wolfe able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
Right.
4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
11 MT. No. 12.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11 MT.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. Powers by at the 40. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. after the interception. Here's Jackson. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Fielded just inside the 20.
We dominate today.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey,
A handoff to Mixon. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd down, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
Here we go.
Justin Madubuike in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Uzama. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. Fine work there on the touchdown run. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run with Dobbins. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Mixon with a first down carry. And some room to maneuver. 20. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Big 13. Big 13.
Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
12. 11. Let's put that team on the bus. Check out.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, come on.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On second down, Dobbins. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. That's taken in by Duvernay. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 76 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Here we go. Let's get it. Come on, Rich. 12.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Here we go. Here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. A draw play for Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time. Now it's Mixon running right. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, it's Mixon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. This goes out wide from Mixon. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Here's a run with Mixon. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never...
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow! Wow!
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. All of our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a first down, and the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.